inside your mind. Well, I guess we're always living on borrowed time. Yes, I will be here to hold your hand. Just close your eyes and sleep. I understand. You fly with angels above us all, and I'll be here to catch you if you fall. If others leave you.
Hello? Okay, we're gonna start so we can get you guys back in your cars for a little bit. But give us about 2 minutes.
Actually, she's 40. She's just fantastic. You know, not another boy in America like that. Her conversation is so adult. You know, her accent.
I play piano. But you got hairs going on top of your nose.
Tell me a little bit about Hillary.
She eats.
Is that all she does?
And she talks.
What's your favorite thing about working on a TV show?
Guys, trying to thank you for stopping by. Thanks for having me. I just gotta say, you have a crazy fan base. Like, they love you.
I love them. Shout out to those Nayaholics. Always holding it down.
Nayaholics. Let's talk about the Nayaholics. Where did that name come from?
They made it up themselves. They're very clever.
There's like someone, I mean, did you ever think that, you know, these folks would just like, because there's a lot of people that hit me up saying, look, Naya changed my life. I love Naya.
Yeah. I get stuff like that all the time, and it's kind of mind-blowing, you know? You just, you like, for Santana, would you like to see somebody else come on? So I wouldn't want to upset. Or so we hear from Twitter today. Everything. I mean, absolutely everything. You know, it's very early mornings, but I am so excited every morning. It's like Christmas. I like get up like 10 minutes early to like go wake him up, and he always greets me with a smile, and it's just so amazing. Success isn't limited to money, awards, your dress size, or how long your IMDb page is. Success can be anything you want it to be, whether it relates to your career, your personal life, or the little things you want to do on a daily basis. If all you want to do on a given afternoon is get froyo, get it, and that's success. Success is not defined by what the people around you want. It is based on what you want for yourself. People often lose sight of the truth that everyone has a different path towards success. It's easy to fall into a hole of constantly comparing yourself to others. XO, Naya.
ways will lead us Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, all the planes we flew, the things we've been through. This I've been standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever paid. Now I see you in a better place, see you in a better place. Not talk about family, the family's all that we got. Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began.
You know we
Oh,
started.
I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Tell you.
When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling stronger with small. Turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost. And we love lost in the line will never be crossed. This that was good. Whenever I had to be drawn in that line, this will be free, so with everything I'm behind not talking about family, what family's all that we got. Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Hold on.
can get this part. Do you think you could go a little
Naya, because of you, I found
closer?
myself.
You want to go a little closer?
Myself. You made me realize I like girls too. I was bi. I've loved you since 2009 and will forever. I love your amazing voice. I can hear your infectious laugh. I can see your beautiful smile. Your portrayal of an iconic LGBTQ character and you just being was a beacon of hope for me. You saved my life, Naya. You saved so many lives. You saved your son's life. I only wish we could have saved yours.
From Sao Paulo, Brazil. Naya, you are with our Lord now. Thank you for being part of my life, of my history. Thank you for making me laugh and cry with Santana. Thank you for giving voice to so many people. Thank you for being a wonderful mother. Josey will always be in my prayers. Thank you for your legacy. Rest in peace. I will always love and cherish you. Raquel Mendez.
Still can't believe you're not with us anymore. I just want to say rest in peace. I think you're on a better place right now. Me and all your fans, friends, and family, especially your son Josey, will be missed. We'll miss you every day. Wish you happily ever after on the afterlife. I'm really sorry because I can't attend your candlelight vigil. From me, Richie, a fan from the other side of the world, Malaysia.
This is from a fan in South Florida. Dear Naya, I've been trying to find the words to explain how much you meant to me, and I think the best way to do that is to tell you my journey. I actually didn't start watching Glee when it first premiered. I joined the fan base a little bit later, maybe 2 years or so. The timeline's a bit blurry, but Glee was still on the air when I started to watch, and I was still in high school. Throughout high school, I remember having crushes on girls, but I never really cared or took it seriously because I was safe from the real world. After I graduated high school in 2011, I realized my feelings were real. I tried to push the feelings away, but that only lasted so long. I found so much happiness in Glee. When I started watching, I immediately noticed Santana Lopez, my first official girl crush. I completely immersed myself in Glee, Santana's story, and her relationship with Brittany. I found a community where I could be myself. It was my happiness, my safe place, my light. I came out when I was 19 years old in 2012 and to my mom and used the same line Santana did when she came out. I love girls the way I'm supposed to feel about boys. My mom and I are very close and she said she loved me no matter what. What I really battled was with myself. I was nervous and anxious about it being real. I don't think I realized how much Glee helped me until years later. I'm 27 now and have fully accepted who I am. You and Santana were a part of my coming out story and I'm forever grateful for that. I am heartbroken that you are not on this earth anymore. You were such a light in my life, one that will never dim. I was so lucky to have lived during the same time as you did. I'm not sure how I would have gotten through otherwise. Thank you for taking your role as Santana seriously. Thank you for pushing Santana and Brittany's relationship. I know you knew how important it was to so many young girls who were coming to terms with their sexuality. I was one of them. You were part of my coming out story, and liking girls is a part of who I am. And because of that, I will carry you with me for the rest of my life. Thank you for everything, Harley.
This is from Marcela Mello in Brazil. I don't know how to start this. There are so many things to say, but it's hard. Naya deserves the whole world. Her smile can bring happiness, even she isn't here physically. But she is here in our hearts and thoughts forever. She changed a lot of lives. Mine isn't different. I am a strong person because of her, and I will thank her for this every day. I love you, Naya. I will always will. Thank you for teaching me how to be me, even people disagree with my choices. Thank you for teaching me how to be strong. Thank you for being Naya Rivera. Fly or seek girl with all my love.
This one is from Argentina. My dearest Naya, it's hard being so far away from the spot where everyone is leaving you flowers. I'm Pil Soriano from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and I wanted to leave something there, so I can feel like somehow you read it and that you know that I love you. You've changed my life. You made me realize who I was, and you helped me become that person. I admire you so much. Your strength, your humor, you're amazing. You'll always be. I'll never forget you. I miss you so much. Someday, hopefully, I'll get tattooed that shooting star that you had. I don't know where yet, but I need to do it. That will be my way of honoring everything that you did for me. I hope one day I can travel there and leave you lots of flowers. Until then, I hope this letter gets to that place and stays with you. You'll never be forgotten. I love you so, so much. We all do. I hope you know that. All of this is for you. I miss you. Rest in peace, beautiful angel.
Oh, Naya, I can't put into words how much you meant to myself and a lot of my friends who had trouble coming to terms with who they really are. All it took was one YouTube clip of you for me to start watching Glee. Numerous nights were spent live tweeting with a group of friends under the hashtag #GaySharks. I would play the rumor has it / someone like you mashup on replay so much that it drove my older brother crazy. Friends would randomly send me your interviews and photo shoots. I'm terrible at deleting messages on Facebook, so I still have old chat full of them that I will never delete. 2 days before news broke out about your disappearance, I tweeted something about Glee, to which a friend of mine replied, "You were a Gleek?" And my reply was that I would never apologize for my crush on Naya Rivera. I know you are smiling and watching over us with Corey. You brought so much light and many fond memories into such a dark time in my early 20s. I'm sending all my love to your son, family, and friends. May they be at peace knowing how loved you are and that you left an astronomical positive impact on a generation in the LGBTQ community. Love you always and forever, Shanti R.
This is a poem sent in from a fan from Spain. Naya, you who among us mortals were a brave hero and a mother, you whose voice reminds us that among us an angel walked. You left to a far and secret place, leaving in me an unmatched love, an indelible mark, an unwavering memory, and ahead, a life without you. Though with your magic, the colorful butterflies and the whispers show that you are still here, just one step away from me. It's so hard to say goodbye to the woman who saved my life. And drove me away from the dark. I promise you something. In my words and my writings, I'll see you smile. I'll hear you sing. I'll look at your beautiful dark eyes, and I won't stop loving you. My muse, my angel, my hero. I wonder if you knew how grateful I have been since we met. I'll trust the signs and the stars. I'll travel through the oceans of time until I find you again. Because somehow I know that even death has not the power to get us apart. You will be forever in my heart. Sincerely yours, Anna.
Thank you so much for being here, everybody. My name is Lisette. As you know, the sun is coming down over us, so I know I did ask if you are going to stay. If you did bring chairs, can we start sitting on the shaded side to keep everybody hydrated for a little bit? We're going to have Alexandria House, which was Naya's favorite charity in which she volunteered herself, share some words, and if we can please congratulate them down this way.
Hello, everybody. My name is Judy. I'm the founding director at Alexandria House. It's such an honor to be here and be with you all, and thank you, Lisette, and your team that made this happen. I have a daughter. Her name's Renisha. She is 22 now, but she sort of grew up through middle school and high school. We watched Glee together, so this is just doubly meaningful for me. Just very briefly, Alexandria House is a long-term shelter for single women and women with children who are homeless. The women who come to our shelter are coming out of situations of domestic violence, human trafficking. They've lost their jobs, they've lost their apartments. We're also a neighborhood center, and we also do systemic change work because we understand no matter how well we do our work, there's more than 69,000 homeless people. A fastest growing number are single women with children, and there's 11,000 shelter beds. So we need help. We don't get any government money. We depend on volunteers. And one of our volunteers was Naya Rivera. And I'm going to turn it over to Val, who will tell you a little bit about how Naya was connected with us.
Hi, I'm Valerie. Thanks for coming, everybody. Really, it's not my event, but I really appreciate it. I am the volunteer coordinator. Mostly was in our daycare, and honestly, you would just see the way the kids would run to her and just play with her. It was amazing. Like, she was a natural with the kids. And when the pandemic, she also decided to start in our Top Chef dinners, which is what we do for the residents. It used to be Monday through Thursday, but now with the pandemic, we do it Monday through Sunday. Because one, we did have a house fire, so we really don't have a kitchen to, cook dinner in. So we have a lot of volunteers doing dinner each day. Naya reached out, she's like, how can I help? How can I, be of assistance? And she continued to give us dinners throughout this time. And we were going to start a financial stability course and money management course in September. We're planning for that. So hopefully we can still do something in her honor. We're thinking about doing a corner, like a daycare corner in our daycare center in honor of Naya. And hopefully we can still do something with money management in honor of her. So she was definitely cherished at Alexandria, and we'll continue to do that.
It was really quite amazing. I work in the office downstairs, and I would hear people come to volunteer at the same time Naya was there, and you could hear them say, wow, isn't that the young woman from Glee? And then they would identify who it was, and then would come the description. Oh yeah, she's the courageous one. She's the brave one. She's the one that's in love with Brittany. and then, if you ask the kids who she was Teacher Naya, who loved them, and she loved them, and they loved her. So as Val said, thanks to you all, thanks to her fan base who found us, we have raised about $5,000. All of it will go to our child care program. We have child care on site. And as Val said, we're naming a corner. The kids who come to our house, most of them are dealing with trauma. If not trauma, definitely stress, because their moms have been homeless and they need sometimes a comfortable place to be. And definitely Naya provided that while she was with us, and we want to continue to provide that in her name. So thank you so much. We're here if you'd like information. We're a house of hospitality right now. We have to follow kind of CDC, the mandates about not how we do our work, but please know you're always welcome. We're located in the Mid-Wilshire area. We're in Koreatown. We'd love to have you come and visit anytime, see our child care. We really appreciate you all. Just one last story. There was one of our volunteers, her daughter, all she wanted for her birthday was wishes from Santana, wishes from Naya. And so we talked about it, and we said, well, why don't we ask? And sure enough, typical of who she was, she said sure, and called her and wished her happy birthday. She did that for so many of all of us, all of you here, all of us throughout the country, all of us globally. So thank you very much for the invitation to be here. Thank you.
And if any of you would like to help the charity, we have a bucket there where you guys can go and drop off money, or you can ask, how you can donate. We're going to do a butterfly release and a balloon release, so bear with us about 5 minutes, and we'll begin, okay? Thank you guys so much for that. How can we want to put
At Alexandria House. Naya.
With or without mask? Doesn't matter.
not another 4-year-old in America like that. The conversation is so dull.
I play Hero. You got hair going on your nose.
Tell me a little bit about it.
She eats.
Is that awesome?
And she talks.
What's your favorite thing about working on a TV show?
Guys, thank you for stopping by. I just gotta say, you have a crazy fan base. Like, they love you.
Naya Holics.
Naya Holics. Let's talk about the Naya Holics. Where did that name come from?
They made it up themselves. They're very clever.
It's like so funny. Like, you never think that, you know, these folks would just like, because there's a lot of people that pick me up saying, look, Naya changed my life. I love Naya.
Yeah. I get stuff like that all the time, and it's kind of mind blowing, you know? You like this person, see somebody else come on. We're so impressed with Twitter.
Hello everybody, excuse me if I like look over at the rocks. Easier to talk to thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for having me. This is beautiful. Showed us a lot of things. And I'm just appreciative for everyone who came out and played a part in this and did everything they could. From wherever you flew from, drove from, came from, it's appreciated. Thanks to like her fans and stuff like that, I learned a lot about her. As a kid, I was a fan. Never thought I'd become a friend. It's really, really hard to be here, but like everybody's presence makes it meaningful, and just know that it's felt. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I'm kind of speechless. It still feels unreal, so forgive me. But yeah, just thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get ready. And she talks.
What's your favorite thing about working on a TV show?
I just want to thank you for stopping by. I just gotta say, you have a crazy fan base. Like, they love you.
I love them. Shout out to those Naya Holics, always holding it down.
The Naya Holics. Let's talk about the Naya Holics. Where did that name come from?
They made it up themselves. They're very clever.
There's like so funny. I mean, did you ever think that, you know, these folks would just like, because there's a lot of people that hit me up saying, look, Naya changed my life. I love Naya.
Yeah. I get stuff like that all the time, and it's kind of mind blowing, you know? You like this person, and would you like to see somebody else come on? We're so impressed with Twitter today. Everything. I mean, absolutely everything. You know, it's very early mornings,
but I am so excited every morning. It's like Christmas. I like get up like 10 minutes early to like go wake him up, and he always greets me with a smile, and it's just so amazing to me. Success isn't limited to money, awards, your dress size, or how long your IMDb page is. Success can be anything you want it to be, whether it relates to your career, your personal life, or the little things you want to do on a daily basis. If all you want to do on a given afternoon is get froyo, get it, and that's success. Success is not defined by what the people around you want. It is based on what you want for yourself. People often lose sight of the truth that everyone has a different path towards success. It's easy to fall into a hole of constantly comparing yourself to others. XO.
Thank you so much. So basically now, if you guys brought chairs, you're welcome to bring them out and sit. If anybody would like to say some words.
When she first came, you know, she went through orientation.
First I want to say thank you to everybody that took part in creating this day, for all the fans. As a fan, we do appreciate it. Since we can't be at our funeral, it just feels good to be able to come here and share our grief with people. I don't know anybody here, but we're all in the same boat. We're all on the same page when it comes to our love for Naya and her talent. I wanted to say what she meant to me was, I knew I was gay very, very young. Like, I'm talking like 6, 5. As soon as you could start having feelings, that's when I knew. But my whole life, I never planned a wedding. You know, like, that's like a girl's thing, where girls are always planning weddings. But I always knew that that wasn't going to be my life. It was illegal. I couldn't get married. So why did I even have those thoughts? When I saw Glee and the episode that Santana and Brittany got married for the first time, that was the first time I ever saw a lesbian wedding. That was beautiful. That was feminine girls and so much love there. And that was the first time I started believing that thought was possible for me. I was like, wow, this is real. I could have this. And I'm just so grateful that she took on that role, knowing everything that was going to come up against her, because all the people that are on the opposite side of that battle, she was so strong. She stood her ground. She was super supportive of our community. On top of that, she was a Latina, half Black. She was a little bit of everything, and she means something to everyone, whatever shape, whatever color, whatever sexuality you are. So thank you, Naya. I appreciate that.
Would anyone else like to say anything, or would you?
First of all, I just want to say thank you all for doing this. My name is Mariela Hernandez. I came all the way from Portland, Oregon. I wasn't sure whether or not it would be a good idea to come Cali during the pandemic, but I had to, I had to do it for myself. I needed to say goodbye to her. She did a lot. She taught me how to I just wanted to thank you, Naya. Thank you for teaching me how to raise my sexuality. Thank you for teaching me that it's okay to be different. I love you and I'm gonna miss you so much.
We encourage you all to come and say some words. A lot of us don't know what to say, which is one of the reasons I didn't speak. So it's okay, we're all here for each other.
I go by JP. A little bit similar to the young lady with the Celine shirt on. I told my mom when I was 7 I would only get married to buy my husband his clothes. They got better clothes than girls do. I struggle with mental issues my entire life. I've been suicidal in the past. When Glee came around, I tried to kill myself 8 years ago. I didn't succeed, clearly. People don't like when you say something saved your life instead of you saved your own life. But Glee saved my life. Santana saved my life. I watched her struggle. I'm a preacher's kid. Can you imagine being trans as a preacher's kid? The black preacher's kid. My parents still use my feminine name. My parents still ignore how I present. My father tells me to shave. I don't take testosterone. I just grow, you know? I watched Santana struggle to not be who she was. I watched her finally admit who she was and to be called a sin, vergüenza. To be told by her own grandmother that she wasn't going to heaven. The place I was supposed to go since I was 4 years old, when I got baptized the first time. When I was 11, got baptized again. At 17, baptized again. I watched through her eyes my own life. And I chose to keep going because she chose to keep going. She chose to represent something for everybody here. Something major for everybody here. And I thank her for that. To hear that she was gone before me, I couldn't handle it. And still I stand. I fear deep water because it calls my name constantly, and still I stand. It took her away from me, but still I choose to stand to go on because she told a story and told me to tell the rest of my story for the rest of my life because her life is ended. And I'm carrying on because of her. Thank you, Naya Rivera.
Anybody else would like to say some words? It's okay. We're all here for each other. The puppy wants to say some words. Okay. Round of applause, please.
Okay, so I'm Australian, and in case you can't tell by my accent, I'm wearing Whitney Houston because I know Naya loved Whitney Houston. And my story with Naya is I went to the Starbucks in Universal City, I think it was 2014, and I met her when she was with Big Sean. And at the time,
I didn't know who she was. I'd seen her, but I didn't really watch Glee. And my friend and I were both talking to them, and what struck me was how amazing and beautiful she was, and how kind. And she offered to take my picture with him and hold my coffee. And the highlight for me was not making it Sean. At the time, I was a big fan of his. I walked away saying, wow, what a beautiful fiance he has. She's so sweet and so kind. And I never forgot her, so that's why I'm here today, and she was just an angel. So that's my story. Thank you.
Anybody else would like to say some words? Any stories, any memory that you have? Santana, you look like an assless J-Lo. Remember that.
Hi, I'm Sophie. First of all the speeches have been great so far, so thank you. So kind of a shocker, I started watching Glee just a few months ago. I've never seen it before, never heard of it. And for the first time, I saw a lesbian character who didn't have any, stereotypes on her, who was so unapologetically herself, who told a great story. And I fell in love with her over quarantine, short amount of time, but she helped me come out for the first time as bi. And it was that same day I got the news, and she'd helped me so much. So it's really heartbreaking. I only got so little time, and I just want to thank her so much. Representation in the media is so important, and she was such, her legacy will forever be remembered. And I keep her son, her family, her friends in my prayers, and I'm just really happy that I got to watch her in the short amount of time I did, and I thank her. And there was one more thing I was going to say, but what an incredible role model Josey has. I mean, the love the world has for him and his mom is incredible, and I just, what more can I say but thank you. So.
Not only Santana was iconic, but Miss Colette Jones ran high water. Am I right? So.
I just wanted to say, I was born in 2007. It came out when I was around 4, and I always watched it with my sisters, and it was one of the most funnest times I had with them. And I want to thank her for helping me become a musician, because her music and songs inspired me. It's just hard to say goodbye. Thank you.
Hello. I'm a mother that lost my son 2.5 years ago to suicide, 20 years old. And I'm just learning to deal with the new, the new horrible. So far, it's a journey. It's been a journey for all of us. And we loved her. We loved the show. I don't know what to say. I'm hoping, I'm thinking, and knowing my son Matthew, I'm sure he's thinking, wow, I got her, I got that babe in heaven with me now. Yeah, I'm going to show her around. So, Naya, you've got a great, I miss him. I wish he didn't choose it, but you know what? I think a good-looking guy is up there in heaven with all the other angels taking care of you. Amen.
Thank you.
It's hard. Your mommy. You're gone.
Anybody else? Would like to say a word? We encourage you. Anything you want to say? I'm sure that she's here with us. Right. See? She's like, y'all better talk. Yeah, she's like, better get going. Yeah.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Courtney Maria Nunez Walk. I am, yeah, it's very long, so. I'm here with my best friend in the whole world, London. We came from New Orleans, Louisiana, so it's a pretty far away. And I just wanted to say that it's absolutely amazing how many people came out today and how far people traveled. We have people from other countries, many people from other states, and it's just beautiful to see how much love and light she brought into the world and how many people she touched. So thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you to her, and I believe she's with our Mother Earth. She's being loved and cared for, and she can feel all of our energy.
Anybody else? Well, while you guys decide, I just want to say a big thank you to all the volunteers that supported me. You guys know it was not easy to do this while being in so much pain. Because a lot of us, Naya changed our life. And we had to decorate, do the best that we could, even if our hearts were broken. But we did it because, one, we always hold it down for her. Two, she taught us how to be strong. And even if a lot of us are still processing all this was a way that we could say our goodbyes, honor her life, her legacy, and show the world how much she's loved. I know there's a lot of people that are watching that have donated money, have sent letters in, are praying for us, for all of us to not break down and be strong. We do need all our prayers. Thank you guys so much for everything. We are all here. I know you guys physically are not here, but you're here with us today. We represent all those Nayaholics all around the world. Woo! Come on, y'all. Nayaholics. Yes. We have to remember that she would have wanted us to turn up a little bit. Okay? You know. Where's the vodka bottle at? Oh, no. Stop recording real quick. Just kidding. We know Naya was, and I am sorry, she was a bad bitch, okay? And we are going to turn up and honor her life. So if anybody would like to come up here, and we're going to do a little bit of karaoke. And just turn up. Anybody? Come on, y'all. We gotta turn up for Naya. We can't just be crying. She's up there like, y'all better. She's probably like, my crazy ass fans better turn up tonight. Come on, y'all. Let's do this. You know what? Let's start off with the most iconic one of them all. Yeah?